So, hi guys, hi. Here is your girl Gina from Black Germany, and like always, I bring you information about my life in German and my life also with a German husband, yeah, and also about traveling, yeah. Today's topic is about how I used to work in a flower factory at the age of, I think I was 17, 16, 17. Yeah, because I remember they had to forge my uh, documents just to, yeah, topic for another day. So, um, when I finished my class 8, my primary education, I decided, or they decided to take me to Naivasha. And Naivasha is a very small, it's a small town, let me say. Yeah, it's a small town with very lovely people. You know, Naivasha is known for flamingos and yes, and many things. Yeah. So, I went to Naivasha at the age of 14, and some people they get nervous when I talk about Naivasha. Please don't be nervous. Know that when I talk, I don't say the names of anybody, and I went through a lot. A lot. That is where I thought that I have experienced a lot in my village, but in Naivasha it was hell. You let me see. But I thank God for that because it made me who I am, stronger than, I don't know what to say, than what. Bear with me when I mix maybe one or two, three words a German because I live in German and I'm so used to speak German language. So here I am. I started working in a flower factory, and it was not easy. It was not easy. Working as a minor, we say you are not above 18. Yeah. So I used to get they measure. Yeah, they measure the space where you need to work. Yeah. And so for me it was, I don't know how to say it, but I used to get the same portion or the same size where I should work, the same with the grown up. You know, the mothers above 50, they were used to work there very fast. You know, they are working for their kids. And for me, I'm there working for my family in Kenya, in my village. Yeah. So because I loved my sisters very much. I loved my parents. My dream was when I go out there and I go to school, to really help them, to get them out of that poorness. Yeah. So I had this auntie in Naivasha. So I used to live with her. And every morning, yeah, like I tell you, like I always tell you that I used to wake up very early and go to this job. Let me just go a little bit back. How did I got that job? I used to write the poems because I used to love school, and I wanted to go to secondary school. So I used to write poems, and I used to say them on the street in Naivasha. So that, I wrote those poems like asking people, come, help me. I want to go to secondary school. I want to go to secondary school. I want to go till university. Please help me. My parents in my village, they are not able, they don't have money. By that time, my mom used to get sick. She used to get that malaria, yeah? She used sometimes to be like crazy in the head. So um, she couldn't really afford to take me to secondary school. I am the firstborn, and I had to struggle and make sure that my parents, they are able to take care also for my sisters. Yeah, they were very small. So Me, after saying my poems, there was one woman, a friend of somebody I know, and this woman met me one day in an office asking for help, and I was crying. Yeah, she nearly called those journalists to come and take my case. I wish she did, because I know very well that after my case was aired, yeah, maybe I could have gotten that help, but God knew my plan. God wanted to prove that it doesn't matter how education you are, I'm going to bless you. Yeah, I am going to bless you. So after she saw that, she told me, you know what, you don't need to cry, you can also work in a flower company. And I told her, yes, and you will be earning 4,000, not like where you are earning maybe 2,000-3,000. Yeah, so you will earn a little bit more. And I was so happy. I remember I couldn't sleep waiting for that interview. When I went there, I talked to them, and this manager told me, you are underage. And I started crying. I told him, yes, I know, but I'm going to prove you I can do that job. I can work like these mothers here and fathers. Yeah. So, this woman and men, I am able also to work like them. I'm used to work hard in my village. Yes. So I got that job. But let me tell you, it was a hard job working with those rose flowers. You know, rose flowers. We used to have to wear handschuhe. Yeah, how you call them? Handschuhe. Yeah, Handschuhe in German. Gloves. We used to wear gloves. Yeah, and some of the gloves, they were so they were kaput. Yeah, so on the ends they were open, so sometimes you could go touch the flower, you want to cut it, and you touch those how you call them, naddle. Yeah, there is those they stick, I don't know, I forgot the name. Yeah, but you know, rose flowers, they have those things. Yeah, and if you could have seen my hand, my finger. Yeah, my finger, I have a lot of black spot. Yeah, black. Because all over and dry, I was so dry, like, you know, leather. I had that leather skin. My face was destroyed. I remember, because of those chemicals. Yeah, here I was so you know, so brown. Yeah, and sometimes I used to have those black you know, punches, black, because of the chemical. My skin was like that of a snake. It was peeling. Yeah, I could see people in this flower company, they were coughing blood. Yeah, some people, they could cough blood because of the chemical. Yeah, some you know, those chemicals, they used to spray those chemicals while we were inside. Sometimes I remember when you were you know, my colleagues could work very fast, so that at around 11, I remember it was 11, or maybe no, at around 12 o'clock, everybody must be out, and they could come with those big machine to spray the chemical. Yeah, so they were like I used to say, like like free in mainzi. Yeah, yeah, they just come in and they spray. You need to learn, but you need also fast to finish your job, because no one was allowed to go for that break before you finish your job. And I remember I was struggling. We need I don't know, we used to call them decubitus, and we used to cut the dry ones. We used to harvest the flowers, and you need to harvest more. The more you harvest, the more, I don't know, they used to light it somewhere so that you get on the end money. And I cannot make them grow in 1 minute so that I can have more. Yeah, but it was all depending on how lucky you was, and then you got a space where there was many to harvest. Yeah, so when I got many to harvest, I was happy, but then I was really in a stress because I didn't know when I'm not finished at the time, and then they come in with that spray. That was really like, you know, they used to come self when they spray those chemicals. They used to cover themselves everywhere, that they don't, that the chemical don't come to the skin. But for us who were working there, we didn't have any mask. We only have those green gumboots and the green clothes and all. I remember that you could even buy somebody milk so that they can help you. I will buy you milk, please come help me. Yeah, so you beg. Yeah, and even sometimes we used to drink a lot of milk also. Yeah, this was also, I wanted to say this. We used to drink a lot of milk because they used to think that milk will help fight with those chemicals. You can imagine, they spray, they say they spray, you go at 12, yeah, at around 12, 1 o'clock, for me was already 1, and because I used to, sometimes to have 1 hour more so that I can go also study computer. I didn't want to let my education just go. Yeah, I was really trying my best. Yes, and we used to drink a lot of milk so that those chemicals, they don't affect us. This is what we used to think. Yeah, and I could hear also some people, they had a lot of problem. I remember there was this woman who did a wedding, yeah, while I was there, and this woman, she was coughing blood, and she didn't have any otherwise. Yeah, she had to come. There was no way she could have stayed at home. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and I remember when I was working there, I struggled to save my money so that I can also move out from the place I was staying. Yeah, so that I can move out and go stay by my own. Yeah, because it was also not the perfect place. There was a lot of things going on, and I will one day open them here. So while I was working there, the first month, I took all my money, went to the market, bought the sufurias. Yeah, I bought the karai, I bought the tellers, I bought the cups, I bought the because I was preparing myself to go out. Yeah, you cannot imagine, after all this struggle. Yeah, one day I came back home from job. I came back home and my things were not there. Guess what? They sold them. I went through a lot. I feel like crying, but I cannot cry because those people who were used to do that, yeah, they did it because they didn't know what the best. But they didn't because they wanted me out of that house. They did it because they wanted to go buy the alcohol. Yeah? Only forgetting, we are family. We should help each other. We should, yes. But those things, there was nobody to see them. I used to wake up at 6, go to job. Yeah? And in the morning, sometimes in the morning, I could maybe clean that house, go to job. Yeah, I remember I used to walk past this how you call it, district hospital. Yeah, Naivasa district hospital, and sometimes at 6 o'clock I could meet people there sitting outside crying. I could see maybe if there was an accident, people getting they were brought in, and some they were leaving also the hospital. So I remember I used to pray always on that way. I used to pray because at 6 o'clock there was a lot of, a lot of manda people. They were getting killed. It was very early. It was dark. It was cold, but God, you are so faithful. You protected me so that you will live to be pleased. Yeah, so that your name can be glorified. And today, yeah, I am feeling so overwhelmed. I am the happiest person because when I remember all this, I don't have to cry because I went all through that so that I can live and preach here and tell you who I was there before. If you could have seen me, yeah, if you could have seen me, I was looking like nobody. Like nobody. I was around 16, 17, but if you could have seen me, I was looking like 8-year-old grandmother. I was looking so old. I was crying every time. I remember I even planned to kill myself because the problem was too much, yeah? But there was nobody to see that, yeah? Nobody to see that. Yes. I remember I used to earn like 40 euro. That euro. Yeah, let me say that euro because when you change euros to Kenyan money, it's around that euro, it's 3,000 to 4,000, yeah? 4,000. And I remember that I used to save all that money and go to my parents, do them for them shopping. I could also, buy credit so that I can call them. They didn't have phone by that time. There was a neighbor, yeah, who used to have phone, yeah, and so I used to call him and I used to tell him to go and bring that to bring my mom or my sisters the phone so that we can talk, yeah. And yes, I could go to those booth telephone. We used to call them booth, the street telephones, and I put money and call, yeah. I remember sometimes I could finish my job at around it was around 5, yeah, 4 o'clock. I used to finish at 4 so that I got for my I went for my how you call it, computer courses, and at around 5, yeah, or at around 6 I could go home. And guess what, I was very tired. But when I went there home, there was nobody. That gate was closed, and they didn't care. You sleep outside, you die, you go. Nobody cared. Yeah. So I remember sometimes I could wait there till at around 8, 9 at night, and the next day I must go to job. Yeah. There is a lot of things which were happening. I was waiting there, and the people I were waiting, they came drunk, and this is why I'm becoming now hating those kind of alcohol. Yeah? Because if you drink to enjoy, not to make others crazy. Yeah? So you can drink, have fun, go home, take care of your life and those one for others, but not destroy other life. Yeah. So my job there was the hardest. I remember sometimes they could take us out from this factory, gardens where they used to plant. I don't know how to call it, where there was flowers to harvest and to work on the garden, and they used to take us inside where we could now sort them, yeah, so that they can be sold here in Europe. I didn't have any idea that one flower can cost maybe 20 shilling. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, because they make a lot of money. I used to work in Lake Flower. Let me tell you the name. Lake Flower. If you know Lake Flower in Naivasha, I used to work there. Yeah, They, if you know, maybe they still have my details there. um, yeah, and I remember when I was working there, I could even sometimes when I'm working, I could just cry. And the supervisor could ask me, "Why are you crying? You are still young to cry." And I could tell him, "I'm still young to work here." And he could say, "No, working is, you're never young to work." Yeah? And I could say, "No, I don't think I'm going to finish." And. Yeah, and sometimes I could be taken to sort the flowers. Let me tell you, it was so cold. You know, they put them in a freezer. I don't know, they freeze them or the fridge, in the fridge. Yeah. So when I was there, my work was to sortiere and sort them. Yeah. And just pack them, put them, pack them, pack them, pack them, and remove the ones which are kaput. And whew, you couldn't work there the whole day without everything closed. You know, I could not even breathe normal because my nose was closed. I was shaking. I was cold. You were not allowed to wear any anything too big because they say you are now working in another place, so you need to be a little bit decent, they say. Yeah, so that because you are there, the wazungus, the hiring wazungus, they are coming to buy flowers and they want to see beautiful beautiful African who are working and happy, and they are happy for their job. Yeah, so that was just touching a little bit of the job I used to do there in Naivasha. And yes, I went through a lot. Yeah. You can imagine, you are underage working in a flower company. It was not a walk on the park, and you are coming home uh, hoping that one day you will go back to school. But that one, somebody saw that dream that Gina will one day, yeah, be so up, yeah, because of that education. And because of that, we don't have money. We are not also going to help her beg, yeah. This is how people they are, yeah. They will not say like me, let me try, we can do things together. Let us try to write a message there, so that an email, let's go together, yeah, so that I can see whether they can help you continue with your education, you know. There was no that space, because people they thought it, if we help her, then yeah, will she come back and help us? That is a village life. A village life, people must not be educated. Yeah, they should stay there and take care of the chicken and cows and go to coffee factories, yeah, and work there. But who is God? Let me tell you, yeah. Today, I have my small business here in German. Owning a business in German is very difficult, but I have mine, yeah, a small one, and I'm so proud of myself, yeah. I'm so proud that I have kids here, I have my family, and I am blessed, and I thank God for my life. I thank God. So if you're there and you feel that you cannot do it anymore, and this is the reason why I never choose job. For me, if I come to you and you tell me, clean my windows and I will pay you, hey, who am I? I will do that. I never choose job. Yeah? I do nearly everything. Everything which comes and gives money, I take it. Yeah, I'm not that kind of people who says, you know, I cannot do that job. You know, people they say, if I go in those old homes, no, that is not my job. I don't want to clean anybody behind. There is those people who say, no, I don't want to clean the toilets. I don't want to do that. I don't want to work in a zoo. I do everything. As long as I'm earning and I'm happy with what I'm doing, I do it. So don't choose job and sit there and say, I'm depressed, I have stress, I don't have money. No. Talk to your friends. Talk to them. Tell them, I don't have enough money to pay my rent. Yeah? And I can see last time you took somebody on the street to come and wash the clothes. Can I do for you? Yeah? Not wait till end month and then you are running to your friend and telling them, can you please help me pay my rent and all that? No. Ask them. Yeah? There is so many things where you can earn money. We are, you know, there is like a rock. We are, yeah? Padlock is here. For everybody. Everybody have their own padlock. Everyone have their own padlock. Open it and you will see this world differently. Don't expect too much from people. This is what I'm going to tell you. There is also a reason why those people in Naivasha, they didn't help me to go to school. But let me tell you, be always open. Tell them, I don't have money, I cannot. Yeah? Or my name is so big, I don't want people to see me begging. I will understand. But you are helping people from outside and your own family, you don't want to help them. What kind of a person are you? Yeah? Now, all those people are gone. And you are left there only with those family. You didn't want to help them. And you are expecting now, they are going to help me. No. Whatever you plant, you are going to harvest. Let us also be that way. Don't try to cover anybody. Why are you covering? You know, you did this to me. Yes, hello. Hey, here I am. Salam za Mungu. One nix. Eh? Usizoe. Don't be used by people that you, because you visit them, because they did you wrong, you visit them and you want them to use you. Yes, I remember those people who did me wrong. I visit them once in life. And when I visit them with a reason. Because maybe I slept in your house. Maybe I eat the food you cooked and I didn't pay. Then I will visit you once. Or once in a while. But I don't let myself being used by anybody. I love myself more. Yeah? And I give myself that space. If there is somebody who knows how to keep distance, when things go wrong, it is me. And I love myself for that. Yeah? I'm able to see things from far. I'm also able to see things, bad things from far coming. Oh, now there will be problem. It is coming. So before it lands on me, I bremse it. Yeah? So, a minute. Sorry. Yeah. I love God for that, because if it was not for God, yeah, I could have never seen, I could have never survived there in Naivasha. I could maybe have killed myself. Yeah. I was I was the bad, I was the horrible one, the poor one. Yeah? She have nothing. I could see people, Yeah. I'm not a billionaire, but I am happy with my life. And, people, they are expecting, Gina, are you going to build there in Kenya and make a show off? I don't do any show off. Look at my house. I'm doing good. I'm not sleeping outside. I'm not begging anybody to open doors for me to come inside. I love myself. So if you're there, love yourself. Yeah? Don't depend on anybody. Don't. Because if I depend on those people, I could not have been where I am today. I went there. I worked as a house girl. I worked as in a flower, yeah? In a flower company. I didn't stop there. I went to Mombasa, yeah? I'm not going to tell you to go to Mombasa because some people they think, hey, I go to search for white man in Mombasa. I went there. Hey, I worked in a bar. I worked in a computer cyber or how we call them. Yeah, I worked. Yeah. Well, people they were saying, yeah, she's selling herself. She's doing with the white people. No, know exactly what you want. Yeah. For them, they are exchanging those black people. They are exchanging black men, and you there you are exchanging maybe whites, and they are also complaining you are doing prostitution. For them, what is that? What is that they are doing? Yeah. The next topic will be why I didn't choose, or some people they want old husbands. Yeah. Why I didn't choose old one. Yeah, so that I can relax and just enjoy papasering the white hairs. Yeah, let me tell you, everything you do include God in it. Yeah, some people they say, I heard somebody saying, yeah, Gina, your life is so good. Yeah, now it is your time to enjoy. It is my time to enjoy, my dear. Yeah, people they tell me relax now. No, I don't relax. I'm doing good, so I'm keep on fighting for my life and for those others. I have kids. I need to do good for them also. So keep struggling. Don't choose job. Yeah, ask your friend. You are there. You don't have anything to eat. You can do hairs. And your friend is telling you, I go today in the salon. Tell her, come, sit down. I do your hairs. How much you pay? Pay. Take that money. Yeah? She's paying somebody. She can also pay for you. Yeah, come. You go to the market. I don't have any job today. I'm having free. Can I come with you and you give me maybe a small money? You work in a kibanda. Can I work with you today? We share the money? Yes. So, the world is full of money. That's why I talk of money. Because without money, then we are nothing. So, guys, that was all for today. Me as your girl Gina Afripiak, I'm always there. I didn't cry because as you can see, it is emotional, but I told myself, Gina, don't cry today. Yes. So have a good day and see you next time. Bye bye.